It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Minshew's going to throw here straight away. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
2 yards on the pickup.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready. Past the 60. Cowboys, go.
Here's Judkins on first down. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Line up the design keeper. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On first down, Warren. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. They'll go again with Warren. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, Minshew. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Trying to get outside here with Warren. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Facing fourth down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They'll go play action for Sanders. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
60 Eagles.
Going again here, Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go. 7, Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. He throws deep to the left side. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now lead by 10. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns drive their lead to 11.
Browns 14, Steelers 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Skoranek comes in motion right. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Minshew now on 3rd down. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Pat! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Steelers' 25-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Cougar 19, Viking 18. Let's go.
Another game to Judkins. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready, ready. 19, Tiger, 70 ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Deputy!
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to him. 1st and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the shotgun, Minshew. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Minshew working from the gun. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys' great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Tag. 60. Ready.
Judkins will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Go.
They go to him again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Browns grow their lead yet again.
28, Steelers 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Go with him. Go with him.
On second down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throw here, third down. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Out of the gun, Minshew. This finds Austin complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck.
Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yep.
To the air, Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hurt. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Ingram's got another one. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Ready, set.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Dancing past him. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. Sanders vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the pistol, here's Junkins. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead.
Steelers 3.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Minshew. Flushed out of the pocket. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Back now, pressure coming. A little bit of screen pass for Judkins. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
And the Browns first down.
Handoff now, and Judkins is able to drive that pile about a yard. Stop by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set up. Ready.
Another one for Judkins. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Warren quick on the draw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down. A gain of 12.
Skoranek comes in motion right.
First down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. On found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, Warren gets it again, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down.
First and 10, Minshew. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Warren running between the tackles. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Warren once more. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. 1 bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready?
On the give, here's Judkins. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Here's Judkins on second down. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Judkins running between the tackles. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's Judkins on the counter. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Schmidt connects. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here's Judkins on 1st down. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
He's drawn up for him. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He takes it at the 4. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
And the Steelers, 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So the Browns come away with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.